So, for as long as I can remember, I've always had a very strong fascination with. That was a weird way to say fascination. For as long as I can remember, I've always had a really big fascination with video game fashion. And I just recently, I've kind of come out of my shell and started buying clothes that I would have otherwise been very insecure with wearing back when I was younger. And I've also fallen in love with a lot of characters that I've played in games recently as well, and I decided, why not I share with you all a couple of costumes and character design that I've seen and thought, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I want to take aspects of what they have and incorporate that into my own wardrobe, and then other characters that I think are rather interesting that I will look at later, and in the future maybe buy a few items from them that resemble what they wear in game and wear it in real life. I have no interest in cosplaying at any point in life, but I do think characters have things that can be incorporated into everybody's wardrobe that will translate very nicely from in-screen to in real life. So I just want to highlight a few of those costumes. First person I want to look at is Wong from Resident Evil 4 Remake. Call it recency bias, but I truthfully feel as though this is definitely the most beautiful outfit that we've seen Ada in my opinion, in every iteration that I've seen her in. I think this is the best outfit ever. Simply because I've dubbed it something in my mind called detailed subtlety. And the reason why I call it detailed subtlety is because when you strip down the ensemble back to its bare bones, it really is a rather basic outfit. It is simply a red turtleneck sweater dress with black thigh-high heels. It's an outfit that works for what she is, for what her character is in Resident Evil 4 Remake, but it's also something that you could wear on a night out, you know? But the thing that makes it so perfect for her character is the accessories. Now let's get into this. First things first is let's look at the half palm gloves. Now Capcom, they really loved their gloves. I notice with a lot of Capcom characters, they all usually have gloves of some sort. Ada actually is one of the few that I've seen that has the half palm instead of the usual fingerless gloves. And if anybody has watched any of my other videos, you will know I have incorporated the fingerless, oh excuse me, not the fingerless, but what do you call those gloves? I'm not sure, but I have incorporated similar gloves into my own wardrobe, and it was actually inspired by a Capcom character that we will be looking at further on in the video. But a lot of Capcom characters definitely do have the fingerless gloves look going. She also has similar colored tights, but the biggest thing about her outfit are the holster harnesses. The reason why these holsters are so significant is because they do two really interesting things to her outfit. One, it shapes her body, and two, it brings it into the battlefield. Again, remember how I said before, it is just a red dress with black heels. It's an outfit that you could incorporate into anything into your daily life, but it's the harnesses that bring it into the Resident Evil just battlefieldness. Let's just say it just makes her look more badass, essentially. But then also, the top harness, right? It brings much attention to her upper chest. And then the bottom harness brings synergy to her outfit, because if she just had the top harness, it would have kind of looked a bit strange without something else. So I do really like how they incorporated both harnesses to really shape her body out and also bring her outfit more into a battlefield setting. I think for me personally, the highlights of this outfit are definitely the boots. I absolutely love boots. And then the turtleneck, really, the turtleneck sweater dress does something for me that I did not think, that I was not aware of beforehand. And I think it's because I already do have a very strong affinity towards neck things. I really want to get a turtleneck sometime in the future. But I think I might get a turtleneck sweater vest. Because this look is just absolutely amazing. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I think everything about this, except for the half palm gloves, in my opinion, I really do enjoy the gloves that I already do wear, and I'll probably get more in the same style of that. But something about the half palms, it's not really doing it for me. It looks amazing on the outfit, but in my opinion, it's not something that I'm going to incorporate into my own wardrobe. But funny enough, actually, this outfit brings back a bit of a sore memory in my real life. I'll try and skirt past this as quickly as possible so we can get to the next fit. But there was, back when I was 18, I was a part of this Valentine's Day committee. Understand this, I will be kind of mincing past a few details and not exactly explaining things. So if I say something and you go, wait, he said this, but he also said this beforehand, that doesn't really make sense with yes, understand, I'm not exactly trying to have you all up in my business, okay? So I'm just going to explain it in the way that I want to, but don't deep it too much. I'm saying it in a certain way on purpose. So I was a part of this Valentine's Day committee back when I was like 18. At the time, I had a really big crush on this very talented, passionate, and driven young woman. And I call her young. She was actually older than me. But I mean, we were still, we were both under 20, well, at least at the time, we were both younger than 25. So, the back of our frontal, cerebral, cortexual, odulum oblongatums, that shit wasn't fully formed yet, you know what I mean? Whatever. We were both young, but she was older than me. People knew that I had a crush on her, right? And so we did this thing during Valentine's Day where it was this sort of Secret Santa thing where you would deliver gifts to some random person, where you would be selected to give a person a secret gift, right? And again, everybody knew I had a crush on this woman, so they kind of pushed me to be the one to give her gifts. They were all like, oh no, Evie has to give her gifts. Evie has to pass over the gifts to her. And I'm gonna be honest, I was all like, well, I mean, the people have spoken, so I guess I kind of have to do it, don't I? And so I go to where she's at, right? She comes out, and I swear on my life, she was wearing this exact outfit that Ada's wearing in RE4 Remake. Minus the harness, minus the gloves, minus the Glock as well. And I'm pretty sure she was wearing black high heels and not knee-high boots. So I deliver her gift, right? And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at her outfit, I'm just like, oh my god. She's so fucking beautiful. The whole time in my mind, it's so hilarious because I remember thinking to myself at that point that I declared red as my favorite outfit color, my favorite garment color of, if I were to buy any specific piece of clothing, it would have to be red. And it was because of her just absolutely rocking that outfit. It was so beautiful. Sorry, I thought I just remembered something. But just to skirt past that story and finish it off. So what happened after that? So I left, and then about 2 weeks later, lockdown happened, and I never saw her again. Amazing. So the next outfits I want to look at are the samurai from SMT4. Now this fit is something that I like to call otherworldly yet translatable. This is an outfit that I do feel like if somebody wore it outright, it would really stick out in real life, and you would kind of look like you're cosplaying instead of, wearing a fit that you would wear out in real life, which there isn't anything wrong with that. But for me personally, I would like to look more like I'm wearing something that I would wear out in public just casually instead of looking like I'm dressing like a character. That's just me though. So the reason why I love the samurai outfits, and specifically we'll be looking at the main character, the main protagonist, Flynn. If we look at the ensemble, it is a open blue bridge coat that displays his white base layers, which is so translatable if you have just a blue jacket and just white clothes to go underneath. I mean, literally, if I wanted to, I could recreate the outfit right here, right now, but I don't exactly want to. So I'm not gonna. Also, a thing that I really do enjoy about this outfit is how multifaceted it is. Because it can work with or without the blue jacket. I mean, if he just takes it off, he's wearing an all-white outfit. Which, oh my, actually, it reminds me of, I'll have to find a photo. It would look something akin to the Backstreet Boys. Is it I Want It That Way? I think so. Hold on, it's going to make me mad, so I'm gonna have to look it up. I want it that. No, this is not. No, it is. It is. It's just they have it. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe not the best comparison, but trust me. This all-white base will just look so perfect on its own. But it also really does work with the blue jacket as well. And another feature that we see is on his left arm, he has a device in the game called burrows. And this could be switched out and applied to in real life with any sort of arm accessory. And I'll throw up a couple on screen. Personally, arm accessories, the first thing that I think of is actually Prince Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. But I definitely want to try out that all-white outfit with the jacket at some point. And definitely I want to get some arm accessories. Because I usually only rock with my signature gloves, but I definitely want to get a bit of a sleeve thing going on at some point here. So the next character is Sora from Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, Sora, let's look at what I feel a lot of people would consider the best KH outfit for Sora, and it would be the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit, which, in my opinion, 100% amazing. But I'm not too sure how exactly you could pull this outfit off without looking like a cosplay. And again, there's nothing wrong with looking like a cosplay. It's just that when I'm usually looking at video game outfits, I'm just kind of like, what can I take from this that will look good in my wardrobe? And I'm just all like, Sora's outfit in KH2 just looks really jam-packed with a lot of parts. Actually, I was thinking about this, but I'm not too versed in that genre of into that style of clothing, but I feel like somebody who wears like tech wear or streetwear could probably pull this outfit off very perfectly, but it's definitely not something that I see myself wearing anytime soon. But that's exactly why I love the KH4 outfit so much. We see Sora wearing a triple layer top with a plain white undershirt that perfectly sits under his crown pendant, and then a thin red hooded inner layer, and a black flared pleather jacket with gray lining and cuff-link sleeves. This outfit is actually specifically just the top portion. This outfit is actually something very similar to what I used to wear back in high school. I think it looks very mature on it. The whole feel of KH4 in the trailer, in the initial trailer that we've seen, definitely seems like has a very much more mature look to it, and I love the more adult looking style of Sora, and I'm sure Nomura has been fiending to do this for a long time, as he definitely does seem to be a guy who has a very, very strong passion for fashion. The triple layer top is something that anybody can do, but specifically the pleather jacket. And I'm saying it's pleather because I'm gonna be honest, Sora just seems like that kind of guy, but who knows? It might be leather. I think the flare and then the gray lining with cufflinks is what makes this so unique. I've never seen a jacket like this ever in real life. And it would be very interesting if at some point Square ever sold a jacket like this at their store at some point. It just feels like why hasn't Square Enix sold any of their iconic clothing? They probably have. If they don't, they definitely should sell this Sora jacket, because it is a very unique sense. It is a very unique top that I've never seen before. And it could go well with really anything. And it doesn't really scream, oh, this comes from a video game. I could definitely see myself rocking this jacket with so many different tops in my wardrobe. So next up, let us look at Lady from Devil May Cry 5. Lady is actually the reason why I started this whole entire journey of finding what I like in fashion. If you look at her, a couple of her accessories that I've completely stolen, and you've definitely seen it in my other videos if you've seen any of them, are the goggles and then the gloves. Got my goggles right here, and then my gloves are somewhere over here. So yeah, even if I'm not 100% vibing with the entire outfit of a specific character, just like Sora from beforehand, there are certain aspects that I look at and I'm so like, that seems very interesting. Why don't I go ahead and nab that up a little bit? But let's look at Lady's outfit. Now, again, when I look at these outfits, I'm not saying they look bad or that I don't like them. I'm just looking at them and I'm just evaluating, would I wear it? Could I see myself taking this stuff? And sometimes the answer is no. Specifically, the chapless pants. I don't think I have the confidence to pull that off at all. And then also the double layered white top with the monochromatic color scheme. I'm not that big of a fan. I think the biggest thing that throws me off about Lady's outfit is the double layered white top. And it's because the outer layer is actually something that I really love. And I didn't realize this until I was evaluating her outfit for this video. She has on a outer white leather bolero jacket. It's a jacket in a fashion video game that I've played beforehand on this channel called Style Savvy, that I've been incorporating into my outfits for quite some time. I'm absolutely in love with bolero jackets, but I didn't even realize that she was wearing one because it blends in with the inner white layer as well. I feel like if she was wearing a different colored dress shirt, that it would make the bolero jacket just pop so much more. And it really does look so beautiful on her. I mean, I just love those type of jackets so much, you lot. But yeah, overall, the gloves, absolutely love them, stole them. The goggles, absolutely love them, stole them. The bolero jacket, love it. I will steal it in the future. So if you ever see me wearing one of those jacket styles, you know where I got it from. Lastly, I would like to take a look at Nero from Devil May Cry. I think we've taken a look at 3 Capcom costumes for this video. Hey, they have some really good designers over at Capcom. What can I say? So at first, I was going to compare Devil May Cry 5 Nero and then Devil May Cry 4 Nero. But then I noticed I was going to say that Devil May Cry 4 Nero reminded me of the same situation that I was talking about when I was speaking about Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2, and how you have to be a very specific person to be able to pull off this outfit without garnering a lot of unwanted attention. And while I still believe that is still the case, it is very interesting when you look at Devil May Cry 4 and Devil May Cry 5 Nero, in that DMC4 looks like a more fantasy-based costume, whereas the design of DMC5 seems to be that same exact costume, but more redesigned for a more practical, in real life application. It's almost as if, I found this funny when I was thinking about this, it's almost as if Nero from Devil May Cry 5 is cosplaying Nero from DMC4. It's the same long blue jacket, inner red layer with dark pants and boots. But personally speaking, depending on your style and how confident you are, you could actually pull off Devil May Cry 4s. You could actually pull off DMC4 style very smoothly, and I think it would actually really translate to a casual dress. I think the only thing that would be a bit troublesome to find would be the inner red hoodie. I don't think I've seen something of that design. But honestly, I don't know which one I like more. I think, because again, it really is kind of a best of both worlds. It kind of shows you just the different applications of fashion that you can do. It's the same exact outfit, but it's just applied differently. And I guess that kind of just shows you how versatile fashion truthfully is. But yeah, that was just me reviewing a few costumes for video game characters that I've enjoyed over the years. Shout out to all the designers, all of the artists, all of the concept artists, and all of you. You lot do such an amazing job to put these characters together, and you're making my wardrobe look better and better each and every year. This outfit is actually inspired by Tamari from Naruto. I know that's not technically a video game, even though actually I got this idea for this outfit from the video game, but you know, Naruto is originally an anime. But yeah, these are a few costumes that I really enjoyed, and I'm really curious, what costume designs do you guys really like? It doesn't have to be something that you would specifically wear. I just kind of wanted to specifically speak on characters that I think have wonderful outfits that I personally would wear as well. It was just something that I wanted to talk about, but I'm curious, what are some outfits of characters that you guys like specifically? It isn't things that you would have to wear in real life, but just something that you really like. Anyways, it's been Evie, Justice, and I'll talk to you a lot later. Peace.